Red Wings fans, stand up. Yeah, we gonna throw them wings up, wings up, wings up. Show the league that this is our time. Let's make the city proud. We gon' win the Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup, Stanley Cup. After that we gonna party. We gon' show everybody. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We show them all around the world. We gon' throw them wings up. We gon' throw them wings up.
Game yesterday, game today, and a couple points for you already. How are you feeling, and how has the transition gone from the prospect tournament training camp into these games?
Yeah, I think today's game definitely a lot harder. They had the better lineup in tonight, and you definitely noticed it. But Blight's a little tired, but grinding away with it, and I think the boys played really hard tonight. And
walk us through your first period goal, power play goal. It kind of looked like you were in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, the coach staff been stressing, going to the net on both flanks, and Z's always looking to shoot, and they blocked it, came right to me, and I just shot it in the open net.
And we got another week and a half of preseason, probably a few more games for you. What do you kind of really look to get out of these games?
Just more experience at the structure of what we're playing, and how Blash wants us to be playing both ends of the ice. I think he really stresses that, and just trying to make positive plays out there.
You talked about being excited a little bit earlier. How did that transition into today's game? Was there any nerves coming into it?
No, I think first of all we did a pretty good job. It was kind of tough getting into the game, but I had pretty good chances, and I think it was a really good game.
And you played over 23 minutes. How does that feel to know the coaches trust you and kind of want to put you out there and see how you can play?
Yeah, I want to take that responsibility, and then that means a lot for me. And it's always nice when you get the opportunity playing a lot, and I'm looking forward to do that in a lot of other games too.
And playing with Trevor Daley, I know you practiced with him a little bit, but being actually to play with him in a game, how does that differ, and how do you feel after tonight?
Pretty comfortable. He helps me a lot. We communicate a lot out there in the ice, and I think we produce pretty well so far. Sometimes there are little mistakes, but that's normal, and I think if you see it time by time, I think we will do a pretty good job.
And you got a week and a half of preseason left, probably get in a few more games. What do you kind of want to get out of these games before the regular season starts?
Just be prepared for the regular season. You want to present yourself. Obviously, you want to make the team, and I'm already looking forward to the next game, prepare myself to be ready there.
A few young guys in the lineup tonight. How do you think it translated from prospect tournament to training camp and now to these types of games?
Well, I thought we did a not bad job. We lost some steam as the game went along there. We had a number of guys play back-to-back, so the second half of the game, our guys got tired. As that happened, it put a lot more pressure on some of the young guys who were playing their first game. So, I think it's when we have a lineup with a few more of our regulars, it'll be easier to judge some of those young guys. I did want to judge them on their own merit, but now when they're with some guys that are more regular players, now they get slotted in spots and maybe playing against guys that they would be more likely to play against.
And talk a little bit about Seider. He played over 23 minutes today. How do you assess his play? What gives you the trust to kind of put him out there in these types of situations?
Well, I think part of what we're doing right now is just seeing how these young guys do and seeing how they play, and so for the thing about preseason, easy to have trust at this point, and let's see what they got. And I thought he did a pretty good job. He's got poise, he's got brains, he's a big body. He certainly didn't look out of place as an athlete. Certainly there's some things he's got to learn and get better at. His body position's got to get a little more consistently, understanding that you got to play on the D side. But it was a good first game for him.
And for Seider and some of these other younger guys that are trying to make the roster, what's the message going forward in these last few preseason games?
Well, stand out and be great. That's the biggest thing. I think that the guys that end up making teams like that as young players, they play great. They just come to you. You don't have to go find them. Larkin did that his first camp without a shadow of a doubt, and that's what any of these young players that want to make the team have to do. They can't kind of blend in. They can't be okay. I can't go looking for them. They got to stand out and play great.